Grand Rising. All praise be to the Most High Living One. I don't serve none dead, don't serve none dead. Raindrops keep falling on my head, right? Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakadash, Rakadah. Hey, see, brothers and sisters, keep doing that work. I know it's a struggle out here. It's real. It's real. Have someone pinch you and see how it feels. Um, Prison. Let me talk about prison today. You know, prison. Many of us was cast in prison, tried and tested. I say, if hell was a place, hell was a place, weeping and gnashing of teeth in and out of prison. Because even if you get released from prison, person have a prison mentality. Prison mentality. Just get along with everybody. You start doing people start doing things that they didn't normally do. They start doing that. you know they become ass eaters. Ass eaters, they like it. you know um Me personally, man, I used to dream and I wake up crying. I don't see crying. I'm like, damn, I hope none of these ninjas heard me crying in my sleep because I had the tears flowing and it. No lie. And I knew because of where I was at. I was trapped behind walls with no silence, right? And so, but it was a learning experience to me. A very, very, hard. A mighty nation. I bring a mighty nation up against thee and casting you in prison. Man, you see, even then I know the Father was doing his work. His will was being done. And I read the scriptures, even in there they say, well, some of you ninjas, you went to jail and you got into this. No, it was always in me. I know my life. The thing is, some people think they know their life and don't know their life. I know, I reflect of my past, where I was walking, when I turned left and when I turned right. You know, Later in life, I had to turn right. If I kept going left, I would have been going off full of, stuff. That Babylon have mystery Babylon. We're in mystery Babylon. A person just want to deny that, you know, like this system haven't failed you. It's failed you. You have people in your family has failed you. You know, I ain't trying to fail no one. For what? I wasn't your teacher. How am I gonna fail you? I'm gonna give you an F. I know what happened. You know, Babylon, mystery Babylon, right here where we at. Not stick to America. Everybody ain't got it like that. Some people got it like that. And if you got it like that, good on ya. Good on ya. Me not no hater. But you can't take credit from someone who has made it from the bottom. Maybe still at the bottom, trying to climb their way up the ladder. I don't know. I don't know why. For what? You need to look at the ground. Look at it right now. The cracks and stuff. Stuff is decaying everywhere. It's decaying. You decaying. I'm decaying. You know. I'm waiting for that new body, for me to be teleported out of this place. Because if hell was a place, I say it just depends on the person. But you got to make it through, right? If it's always been peaches and cream, why you bitching now? You know what I say? Because it ain't always been peaches and cream in my life. Tell no lie. What? Stability. I had to force that word to be real. Stability. Stable. I'm stable. I had to be stable in my mind. Because when people come against you, wicked spirits, they come against people who don't know no better, and they don't know the power they possess, and so they able to conquer them for a time in the seasons, like the time of people. Hey, shall jotting down the court, the children of the Most High, for a time, like Job. Go try my servant, try me, try me if you want. It ain't James Brown. It ain't James Brown. But I say the name. If you heard it, you know it. You can say it. You can't, it must not be meant for you. Just like if we call our Father by his name, Yahweh, my Lord, Yahweh Shah, I say. I mean, Yasharala, it won't change. What's in me is in me. It's imprinted in me. I pray. Yeah, I pray for the Father to untie my tongue. Let it be loosened when the occasion calls for it. When in a situation, you gotta have some kind of wit down here in the middle of this shit, straight up. I mean, if like I said, whatever. Because the Father make rich, he make poor. He unalive, he make alive. He deletes, he adds, he multiplies, I'm saying, he can take away. Yeah, I can take away. I take away myself, The person say you ain't got no power. You got some power. It just depends on how you want to use it. You got force, and you can, do things like you can unalive yourself. That's power in itself. You can try, you know what I'm saying? If you know how to do it, you better do it right. You mess around and be a vegetable. And people like, you see what he done to himself? Look what he done to himself. He turned himself into a damn vegetable or a paraplegic or something. And hey, listen, I know stuff happens, but it's our body. It's our corpse. Who gave it to us? You know, dust shall thou eat, right? We ever ate dust? I heard people say they eat dirt. They ain't ate dirt. Maybe when I was a kid, I was playing when it made some pies or something. But hey, listen, I haven't really, I haven't even eaten in a couple of days. I ate a little bit, I guess, a couple fries or something. But do you have to? What do you have to do? What do you have to do? See, that's where a lot of problems I believe come in life when people think they have to do something. It's because this is the way society is set up. You have to do something. You have to put on the boots, lace them up, and start the stomp. And start your day. It's Wednesday. No, not yet. It's Tuesday. It ain't Wednesday yet. So, but your life is your life, man. But people think our lives are the same. They're not. And just because, I don't have what you have, don't mean I'm going to be mad. I'm not mad. My energy is just like, it's just trouble everywhere, drama everywhere, karma everywhere, judgment everywhere. What is prophecy? And whatever's going to happen to me, going to happen, you know. But it's going to happen because someone else did it. If it's bad, someone else did that. They ain't trying to do nothing bad to myself. I ain't trying to do nothing bad to no one else. I do have genuine love for those that are my brothers and sisters. And anybody walking a damn street can damn near be my brother or sister. I don't know. Be careful who you entertain. You could be entertaining the angel, the demon. I won't know until that time occurs. But I'm not certain. What I'm looking for is beyond this shit. Shit. it's, you know, hey, listen. Yeah, everybody got hobbies, and some people have pastimes, and they pass their time doing different things to pass some time, But others, they are vampires. They live off you because of what you can do, what you're capable of. You're capable of so much, but the person say you're not. But the Father say, I choose you above all nations. I chose you above all nations. You non-believer, non-believer, you're set apart. You're peculiar, I guess. I don't know. I haven't met you, but I know you're out there. And I know you see all this weird stuff going on. Like, and people judging other people. What's in me is in me. You mad at what's in me, you know put it in me. The same one you serve. If you serve the creator, Alpha, Omega, beginning, the end, all things in between, he is to be the deliverer. Man, it ain't nothing I can do about that. All I can do is tremble, shake, bow, seek thou do it not. I keep being told. Stand up on thy feet, my child. That's what I hear in my head. Maybe I'm delusional, but I sure think I'm a son of someone. Right? Am I your son? No. Are you someone's son? Well, someone loves you in some kind of way. I mean, well, you got some wickedness out here, but I think that was because of what was done to certain people, our ancestors with the book breaking and stuff. And then so now it just happens in their household, and then some people take on their ways, but those that are joined on with them shall be destroyed with them. Who am I joined on to? I try to be careful of that, because just because a brother speak the word don't mean they won't slander you a month or two later, and they feel like you don't contribute because you're not devoting that much in the channel, but you are in prayer and meditation and taking it to the Father. Father, I hope them people, because they sound like the people. They sound like they are concerned about what's going on in the place. I guess, he said, years of the world is not of me. What's going on in the world is supposed to go on. It's supposed to happen. It ain't gonna be clever. People gonna walk around and ain't got their wits about them. You know what I mean? Just characters everywhere. I say, but it's life. I'm a character. I'm a character. I can't play no one else. But it's like you gotta pay for life, right? They want us to pay for life. You renting life. You're renting life. No, they're not, man. They're not doing that. I'm not doing that. Sometimes less is more, you know. I just want peace, tranquility, you know. That's the only way you'll really be stable, because you can have all the stuff in the place, but if everyone acting crazy, running around stealing, shooting, unalive, and then doing all this stuff, you go and trying to have some fun, you might not make it back home. Have faith, though. You got faith, I guess. You know what I mean? I guess that's faith. Caution, though, because people are snapping out, and they don't need no reason. They can hold the door for you, then turn around and get mad because they held the door like you asked them to. You know, you can hold the door for me. I don't care if you're a woman. Get the door. You know what I'm saying? Get the door. You see, I got all these groceries, man. You want me to open the door for you with all the groceries in my head, type of thing. No, I'm just saying. But I go to work. Then I get out in the field and do more work. I try to do my little part. Not that if don't nothing grow, I don't care. It ain't gonna make me mad. You know, like, well, maybe next year. Maybe I ain't supposed to be planting. But something make me do it. Do I got a hex on me? Someone curse me? Somebody got a voodoo doll? You got a voodoo doll on me? Well, I'm just saying. Maybe I ain't saying nothing because I ain't said no scripture too much. But I still praise my Father. That ain't gonna change. You're not. See, people not with people when not with people. When you're not with people, you're not with them. You don't know what they're doing. You don't know what they're doing. Could be all alone, in solitude, hermit mode, reflecting, thinking. I ain't sitting Indian style neither. So, I got a little Indian in me. Can't help but. Your fathers are your fathers. You got multiple of them both sides, right? This is, ancestors. Yeah, that spirit, yeah. Swooping down here. You know, they gotta eat too, right? Do you wish you had wings? Do you could fly away? And you got to leave all this behind. You know, that's why people get on planes. They trying to leave their place. Well, they do. They leave their place for a second, but they know they got to go back home. I hope you had a good trip. You know, it's well deserved for everyone to. Not everyone, damn. See, lies. We tell lies. We know everyone don't deserve happiness. We know that. We know that. Feel a little grapey today. You're in the bushes over there. You know, way over in the distance, you're in the bushes. They say, you feel a little grapey. No, I don't. Feel like you want to, no. You want to pull a Timothy McVeigh. No, I don't. No Edmund Kemper, John Gacy, no Ted Bundy, no, is it Eugene Watts, Maurice something. I don't know, man. These people be weak. Jeffrey Dahmer. These are real people, right? Supposedly. I don't know. Were they? Were they? I'm just saying, who am I? Am I like that? Am I like that? Why you judging? People be judging for no reason. You judging someone that ain't going around eating people and, laying with someone they ain't got no business laying with. You got to be joking. You got to be joking. People don't know what time it is. The sins have reached the heavens, haven't they? I mean, Babylon. How can you blame me? I'm in Babylon. I'm in Babylon. People Babylon. So I can babble on. I can say a lot too. I can go to the scriptures too. I can. I can. And I try to keep one around close, close to me. And I can see it, because, maybe I would forget what's inside of me, what's imprinted. What's in me is in me. It's like that shoe is that shoe. Feelers, feelers. Nike, Nike. Promotion, promotion. Disclaimer, disclaimer. Educational purposes only. It's a shoe. It's a shoe. They might have different designs in that same shoe, but it's still that shoe. It's still under that banner. What tribe are you from? You know it, but people don't know it. And the scriptures say, I'll bring out this scripture because it's a lovely scripture. My people perish for they know not who they are. Am I perishing? I'm still putting out these videos from time to time. I might not do it every day, but I put out a video. I'm still here. Still here. I know it's you that got to be doing this because I don't know how I didn't do it this long. I ain't gave up like some other gave up. Then I know why I ain't gave up. It's that so people depending on me. Some people depending on me. But when it comes to one person or two people, they act like it's all about. It ain't all about me. Because if it was, then I would be the only one in your life. If I ain't the only one in your life, it ain't all about me. We got people dependent on us out here. We got to repair the breach. We got to break generational curses. We got to do a lot of stuff. The weight. The weight is on our shoulders. Well, I pray, my Lord Yahweh, do the heavy lifting, please, brother. Please, brother, my Lord. I say, Michael, stand, all the Holy Host, stand with me. Stand up with me. From here to Kokomo. From here to was it Timbuktu, I say. Mm, cheese. There's different types of cheese. Swiss, American, pepper jack, uh, the other kind of cheese. What's in your wallet? I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing. I stored it up somewhere else. At least I tried. Shalom.